1, 2, ready, go. Think about how she would have been 16 right now, going on 17. I can't believe it's been 10 years. I mean, sometimes it feels like just yesterday, and other times it feels like it's been one long marathon.
When their precious Michaela died, Jim and Muriel Sitton weren't sure if music would ever fill their home again.
All joy and laughter and little girl giggles left us just a cold, empty house.
During their months and years of grief, one thing was clear: they wanted to be parents again.
I felt that the Lord had placed in our hearts that we needed to keep moving, and that it wasn't over for us, that chapter wasn't over.
Having a baby was not guaranteed or easy. In 2012, their prayers were answered.
Our longtime friend and photojournalist Jim Sitton and his wife Muriel welcomed a new baby girl into the world today, Natalia Grace Sitton, born just before 1 o'clock today.
And one morning I woke up and I heard like Muriel faintly singing, and my ears perked up, and she was singing to baby Natalia, like Amazing Grace. And like at that moment I was like, wow, we're gonna make it. Because up to that point I didn't know if we were gonna make it.
After years of such incredible sorrow, music returned to the Sitton home. Then 2 years later, Rayla arrived and completed their family.
It's a tremendous blessing to be able to be a mother again, and having these two girls are every day. It's a reminder of God's grace.
Now I don't think it's possible to leave the house, because you leave the house, you leave all those memories.
Today,
Nice little rabbit.
the little girl giggles are back. Especially heartwarming coming from their room,
As 9-year-old Mitch
which used to be their big sisters.
bed the Sunday after Thanksgiving,
Clothes,
felt
books,
that he
music.
be remembering something.
We don't hide, sharing that she lived, that she was here. And so we embrace all the things of Michaela's. We've made them theirs.
Sam sat, the cat sat.
As she did with Michaela, Muriel homeschools the girls.
Ted.
Good job.
Father, I thank you for this family. You alone know the depths of what they went through.
The couple says faith is why they survived losing their child when statistically many couples don't.
We're Christians. Without our faith in Christ, right, and His strength, I don't think we would have been able to make it. I know we wouldn't be married.
And He's just given me an ability to move forward, and when those memories come, I'm able to not crumble like I did in the early days.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
But we're so much further along that journey than we were back then.
God's not finished with me yet.
A journey that has taken them from their darkest hours to a life that's full, rich, and blessed.
Like somebody's placed flowers here.
Ever mindful of the example they're setting for their girls.
But I want them to look back and say, wow, okay, that's faith.
Kayla.
I saw it. I remember my mom and dad walking through that, and now it all comes together, and that's faith.
10 years later, they hope to be a source of strength for others.
Can't wait to see her in heaven. I know she's happy.
I pray that if a little glimpse of our lives will help them to just look up and say, you know what? There's something bigger than me. And if I just put my trust in God, that I'm not saying that it's going to make it easy. It hasn't been easy. But He will get you through.
I really think she was set apart and blessed, and that she was special in every way.
Natalia, will we see her again one day? Yes, where will we see her again?
We'll see her in heaven.
That's right.
Natalia, you want to do one?
Go ahead. Nice little rabbit. Okay, oh, nice little rabbit. Oh, that's nice. Oh, here's a nice little rabbit come to visit. You know any good jokes? Tell me a joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Who do? Pinky butterfly.
Tell me a not joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Pinky butterfly.
How about not?
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
Oh, why are you crying?
You're being tickle me.
Tickle you? You're ticklish. You're not ticklish.
Oh, stop it. That's not tickle. Is that bunny ticklish?
He's hit a ball.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Come before him with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is God.
It is
He who made us, and we are his.
We are
We
his
as his people, his sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good, and his loving endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations. Psalm 100.
Michaela recited this poem on Thanksgiving Day, just hours before she entered his gates.
And also, you see, we put the music notes.
Yeah.
Let's just see on the other side.
Ballet shoes.
Right. The ballet slippers. Because she loved to dance, and we put the music notes because she loved music.
Yeah.
And we put those verses because she knew to read God's word.
Isn't she beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
These pictures are kind of holding up.